India vs South Africa second oneday centurian highlight. Savant, after playing the sting of victory in Durban, India is preparing to strike one more on injured hosts and centurion. South Africa's second youngest captain will be Eden Markram, starting at 1:30 p.m. Team India, which started out in the first two tests with a win in Johannesburg and Zimbabwe's one-day series win, is now ready for the Centurion Oda. After the victory in two consecutive matches, where Virat Kohli's army has won the taste of victory, the formula for the hosts' success has worn. The biggest reason for this is that two veterans of Proteas are injured together, first de Villiers and then captain Faf du Plessis. De Villiers is expected to join the team from the fourth Oda, but the captain who has scored a century in Durban has gone out of both the Odas, FIFA Oda and T20 series. Greatest captain after Graham Smith. After being out of Oda and 2020 after du Plessis, the South African Cricket Board has given their responsibility of captaining the remaining matches in the series on the shoulders of Eden Markram, who has only experienced two Odas, shocking everyone. In the Centurion Oda, when Markram will hit the toss for toss, he will be 23 years and 123 days, in that case he will be the second young South African captain. The name of captaincy is the name of Captain Graham Smith, at the youngest of the Proteas when he first captained the International 2020 tournament for South Africa at 22 years and 59 days. The good thing for Markram is that there are experienced players like Hashim Amla, JP Dumnie and David Miller who will help them. Markram has captained South Africa at the under-19 level, so it is also ready for this big responsibility. Team India has a chance to take 2-0 lead. In the absence of de Villiers and Faf du Plessis, Virat Kohli will look to maintain the same rhythm of victory and also put pressure on the hosts and Centurion so that the edge can be taken to 2-0. However, along with experience of Hashim Amla, Quinton de Kock and David Miller, the talent of young captain Markram is not hidden from anyone. But in front of two wizards of Indian artillery in Durban, just like any other African batsman, except Faf, he did not play with ease. The same pressure would once again want to continue the pair of Yuzwendra Chahal and Kuldeep Yadav. Of course, the feeling of not having two veterans over the Proteas team will prevail and Team India will try to hurt the mentality and try to hurt. Centurion figures and successful use of Durban is also with India. Even though the figures of Durban were against India, Kohli and company had written a new history while registering victory. In contrast, India have played one-day matches with Proteas 5 times in the Centurion, 2 out of which the Team India's head is tied, then the hosts have played twice. There was a rival rain rush, that is the scores of both teams were 2-2. One more thing seems to reduce India's difficulties to a great extent, and that is the use of Ajinkya Rahane at number 4 in Durban, in which Rahane was completely successful and scored a magnificent 79-run knock. Rahane and Kohli added 189 runs for the third wicket. Not only that, Rahane has equalized the Indian record by scoring 5 times in 50 innings in 5 consecutive innings. Yes, Rohit Sharma's statistics are certainly against him on South African soil, but nobody is doubtful about Rohit's eligibility. Did you know that Team India had made history in Durban, in the same way, changed these figures in Rohit Centurion, who made 106 runs at an average of just 13 runs on African soil in his career? Pitch screw and weather intensity. Before you talk about the pitch, once again remind you that the match is not a matter of day-night but it is a complete match of the day. In the modern era, limited overs matches are played in less than a few days, but in the West Indies and South Africa, every series of matches is seen in an apt match. The way the Centurion pitch is generally considered to be a morale mood for batsmen in the night, it helps the bowlers at least during the day in the morning. This can be judged from the fact that the team that won the last 5 one-day matches on this pitch 4 times earlier has won. So toss on this pitch can prove to be important once more. At the same time, rain fell in Centurion a few days back, due to which the pitch is expected to be slightly moist. According to the meteorological department, there is a possibility of rain even on Sundays, although it is expected that it will be in the evening when the match is over. Will Team India make any changes? Who will replace Faf du Plessis? Even if the pitch can help fast bowlers in the morning, but the probability is very low that Virat Kohli should be left out of right-handed leg spinner Yuzvendra Chahal and left-handed Chinaman bowler Kuldeep Yadav. Chahal and Kuldeep together had 5 wickets in Durban, and understanding the balls of both were not less than the puzzle for the African batsman. Therefore, Virat Kohli will not be surprised if he wants to make a change in the team without making any changes in the Centurion. On the other hand, the host team could include Fiona Bahadre in the playing 11 instead of Fif. Although in the beginning Fiona was not even in squad, coach Jonto was included as reserve batsman. But it is unlikely that Africa will submit to Zonto because the experience of Farhan in the crucial match can give him a ticket to playing 11.